Okay, many critics. Okay, if you listen to the parliament debate minggu lalu, many critics have come out arguing that this is against national interest. YB Kinabatangan even used the analogy. Okay, this is in the handset on the 4th of October. Ikan bilis makan ikan jerung. How can you let AirAsia take over Malaysian Airlines? Malaysian Airlines is an institution, you know. But they seem to have forgotten. They seem to have forgotten that AirAsia since October last year, exactly 1 year ago, AirAsia punya market capitalization telah menjadi lebih besar daripada market capitalization for Malaysian Airlines. Dan hari ini jika kita nak banding market capitalization, AirAsia lebih kurang 2 kali ganda size Malaysian Airlines. Nilainya lebih kurang 8.8 bilion ringgit. AirAsia sekarang, Malaysian Airlines sekarang hanya 4.5 bilion ringgit. The key issue in the case of the share swap is not about national interest in Malaysian Airlines. Okay, the real concern for the rakyat and public interest is that the public interest benefits will not be protected as a result of the swap. Reason is very simple. Abang adik, you jangan turunkan harga, you untung lebih sikit. You tak turun harga, I pun tak perlu turun harga, I pun untung lebih sikit. Okay, MAS untung, AirAsia untung, rakyat yang rugi. So that is the biggest defect in the share swap arrangement. Okay, we enjoyed AirAsia for the past 10 years, exactly 10 years. Okay, since its establishment, airline ticket prices in the region and domestically have gone down by more than 50%. Lebih dari 50%. Number of air passengers have gone up by leaps and bounds. You can get statistics from Malaysian airports Berhad. Despite fuel having risen from $20 per barrel to more than $100 per barrel today. So fuel costs have gone up more than 5 times. Ticket prices have gone down by more than 50%. Okay, this is the benefit of competition. So in the light of the need to protect competition in the interest of rakyat, we are calling for Firefly, okay, which is under Malaysian Airlines today, is a budget carrier competing with AirAsia, to be sold off by Malaysian Airlines to the highest bidder. Okay, there's no point crying over spilled milk. Swap sudah jadi abang adik, sudah kahwin. Okay, but what we can do in the future to protect competition is to make sure Malaysian Airlines does not close down Firefly. There is talk that Firefly will be closed down. In fact, the Airbus services, the slightly longer Firefly routes from KLIA to Sabah and Kuching has been terminated. I believe they have been terminated. Okay, the KL Kuching using from KLIA using the Airbus, okay, has been terminated. Okay, in order to protect competition, Firefly must be sold off to a third party unrelated to maintain competition in the industry. Only with competition can we protect the interests of the people to be able to continue to enjoy low-cost flights or lowest possible cost flights in the country. Okay. Anything else I missed? Okay. This is completely in line with the Pakatan Rakyat alternative budget, where we have stated clearly one of the policies we will implement if we were to come into power is to abolish monopolies, okay, and block cartels. Okay. What we do not want in the airline industry happening in Malaysia is the creation of a duopoly. Duopoly means two monopolies are essentially working together, okay, to control the airline market. Okay, Tan Sri now, Tony Fernandez have come out and said, don't worry, we'll keep prices low. Okay, maybe we trust Tan Sri lah. Okay, maybe he's a nice guy, he will keep prices low. But AirAsia is an institution in itself. We never know one day that he might sell AirAsia. So the next person may not have the same principles of, say, keeping air prices low. So this is not about personal, I will do it for you. This is about creating competitive environment so that prices are guaranteed to be low.
Saya sambung sikit. From that perspective as well, yeah, kita ingin tanya, we want to stress and get the message clear to the government. What exactly is government policy by way of releasing this kind of distortion, this cartel, telcos, and even basic commodities, yeah, sugar, is in fact the greatest bottleneck
To lower prices.
Bottleneck to lower prices and making market effective and efficient. But time and time again, just as they were about to sort of liberalize and in a way, allowing for more competition, the next day they will make two steps backward. Including in the light of this as well is the recent purchases, which may not be the issue now, but you can see what a message are they trying to send. When PNB bought over SP Steer, when Samdabi bought over ENO, yeah, these are
UEM buy over Sunrise.
Yeah, UEM buy over Sunrise. These are all the hodgepodge of mismatch of policies, and there is no clear and coherent policies of the government. It looks like these will be bad for investors, both local and overseas. And the only sure thing that we are afraid of, finally there will, besides brain drain, there will be also capital flight out. And given the fact that the slowing of global economy, yeah, Euro crisis, American financial crisis, nowhere near recovery, we really need, this growth is going to be driven by domestic investment and domestic demand. But when you do all this and give wrong messages, wrong signals to local investors, they will finally run away. So back to the issue, we want an efficient market forces to not be stifled, leased by the government, leased by GLCs, and leased by GLICs, government-linked investment companies. Okay.
One final point, this thing I have raised it in my speech yesterday in Parliament at the end of the day, so I hope that the Minister will be able to give a good reply to this, and I hope they will accept the suggestion for Firefly to be separately sold off. It's against the spirit of the Competition Act, okay, 2010, which is supposed to be effective February next year.
Early next year.
But the Competition Act doesn't prevent share swap or mergers to become monopolies. It just prevents collusion in pricing. But that's becoming a grey line. Okay, so it is against the spirit of all this Competition Act, where we are supposed to create more competition, protect the interests of the public, and yet at the same time we are creating more duopolies and monopolies, which keeps prices at levels above what it should be, what it could be.